Experience Jackson, and the Jackson Chamber, VP of Marketing and Communications, Rachel Buchanan, and Experience Jackson Community Branding and Placemaking Manager, Noah Hansen. Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, good morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey neighbors.
Hey neighbors.
Happy almost snow day.
I know.
We're
I
looking
know.
forward
Are
to
you?
it
What's
here.
going on at your offices? Are you planning for potential snow days?
We are pushing on through like a snow plow
Okay.
and make it happen the best we can. All right. We'll see. We will see.
Yeah, I saw one of your staff members sneaking out about 3:45 yesterday.
Really?
I won't say who he is.
Was it Prasasny?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, he's always going to get thrown
Cat's out
under
of
the
the bag.
bus.
Here we
So,
go.
so what's going on? What's new?
Well, February is Black History Month.
Yes.
And we just attended the Black Excellence Awards. So there's a lot of cool things going on in the Black community in Jackson. I think it's really important to recognize all of the history that we have in Jackson surrounding civil rights and even like the progress that has been. There's a lot of progress that happened here. So the Underground Railroad, as you know, played a big part in Jackson. The Jackson Train Depot was a big place for slaves to escape to the north. And this February, I just think it's important to recognize that history. We have a Underground Railroad walking tour in our app, and I encourage anyone who has, time on their weekend, time in the evening, go in the app, check out the walking tour, learn about our history.
Yeah, very cool that you guys came up with that. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
It's actually probably our most exciting tour on the app because it's narrated kind of from the perspective of someone going through that process as
Oh,
you're
wow.
making the stops. So it's actually really cool to be able to play it right there, kind of put yourself in that place in history. Noah's talking about some of the events and opportunities we have through Experience Jackson to make that connection. It's not just during the month of February. You just had, I thought it was so cool you had Alan on just before us talking about what he does with the blazer and everything. But history, Black History Month is in February, but I think that Black history is being made constantly here in Jackson. It's really encouraging to see that. Noah mentioned the Black Excellence Awards this past Saturday night, full of inspiration and stories. And even from the stage, they were talking about how, guys, this is a strange time in culture. There's a lot of people, going back and forth with different ideas, but this is a place where we want to support each other. We want to celebrate what people are doing and honor them. And it was just really beautiful to see that. Experience Jackson is also a continued partner with the Southside Festival Series as well. So their local authors expo is coming up in a couple months. In the summer, this summer in, I believe it's July, they'll be doing a 3-day event celebrating various aspects and doing different training for a few different days. And of course, another Kwanzaa celebration. So it's just cool to see how throughout the year, Black history is being made right here. And we love to celebrate it.
Yeah, and the Michigan Theater, they have a movie series going on right now.
Stories
too.
of Strength. Yep.
Yeah. And that's been really cool. I love film, and of course we talk about Noah being basically our storyteller on our team, and it's a really powerful way to bring those conversations to light and to kind of look at how we can interact. So it's really cool that they've put that on and created that space for that over at the Michigan Theater this month.
They're just great movies too. I've looked at the lineup for the film series, all top notch. So
What's been your experience kind of going through some of the history and fact finding for some of the stories that you are able to tell throughout the community?
it's just it's inspiring more than anything. Seeing where we were and seeing where we are now, seeing just the community come together and make the best of what they have. Despite all of the history, I just think it's incredible. There's one event that's coming up that I think is a really cool display of like the power of community, and it's called the Soulful Saturday Brunch. It's happening February 22nd at the C-Store in Delhi.
Okay.
Seeing things like that, just it really inspires me to, to do more with people.
Yeah, to do good.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
I think it's cool too when you see the story, not only of what's happening in Jackson, but the impact that people in and from Jackson have had throughout history.
Yeah.
Over at Jackson College, I've recently found out about this. They have a kind of a museum they put together. They work with students with it. And there's a whole featured area about the Tuskegee Airmen.
Oh, yeah.
And a guy from Jackson who was a part of that crew and just made this incredible impact. It's wild. And when you're finding those things, it's really cool.
That's an interesting story too. A lot of people didn't know that, and there were some people that helped uncover that
Yeah.
and bring that history back to Jackson. So I would encourage anyone to check that museum out at Jackson College.
Yeah, it's the Heritage Center.
Yeah.
And Diane Agee and Linda Haas, two people that have really done an incredible job of researching and
Yeah.
discovering a lot of Jackson's history, particularly when it comes to Black Americans. Also at Jackson College this week, you can experience soul food in the dining commons all week long. And then next week, on the 19th, they will be having a special day for honoring Black history at JC. So a lot of opportunities
Yeah.
throughout the community. So golfers are making their plans to come here.
Well, I'm sure they'll be more
Yeah.
motivated to make
Yeah.
their plans if that snow does come in this afternoon. Yeah,
Rachel told me you had a great experience in Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
They don't like the Michigan folks.
No, but they like golf, so
They do.
we can relate on that.
Great to see you both. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you, guys.
From Experience Jackson, Community Branding and Placemaking Manager Noah Hansen, and from Experience Jackson and the Chamber, Vice President of Marketing and Communications, Rachel Buchanan.